Can somebody please tell me why the girlies on here with like the Birkins and the Chanel?
Girl, they be fucking. And I'm not talking about my nurse girlies, my lawyer girlies, my 9 to 5 girlies that you know. Because every 9 to 5, y'all be sleep on it. Every 9 to 5 girlie says they's making 20 plus K a month. Okay? I'm not talking about those girlies. I'm talking about the ones where y'all be wondering, like, how is she getting all this? She ain't got no job, baby. That cat is clocking in. That cat is working overtime. She's tired. She's praying for a day off because mama won't let her rest. Okay? And not only that, not only do they be getting, if I'm being so honest, a lot of these girls are like, these Instagram girlies, they live the lifestyle and I will do. They be willing to do a lot of shit that y'all not willing to do. And I don't mean that in a way where I'm like, y'all don't have the heart. You shouldn't have the heart. Love yourself. Okay? Like, be for real. They be willing, y'all, if the bag is big enough, they be willing to get cheated on, beat it on, have babies on them, all types of stuff. And that cat still clocking in. That's a lot. Okay? You talking about the definition of God's strongest soldier. Front line. Been to
First of all, let me address the very first thing because the way that my mind works, I have to be very, very clear on what I talk about in the order that I talk about it. I don't know any of these. Where are these 9 to 5 girlies? Where are they at? That's making 20,000 a month. Where are these 9 to 5 girlies that's making $250,000 a year? Because they are very few in between. Like I know a couple women that got like that do cover government contracting and stuff like that. And then I know one other girl that's a software engineer, and she's pretty far up there. And I'm not talking about coworkers and stuff. I'm talking about people separately out here in these streets that's able to get it and clock it. But where are all of these rest of these girls that's making 20 plus $1,000 a month? That's killing it with 20, $250,000 a year. I don't know them. I don't see them. When you go over in Atlanta and you see everybody is, out in the streets in the daytime during the week and ain't nobody got no job, that's weird to me. That's weird to me because I know everybody ain't working from home and everybody ain't killing it. So why is everybody walking around in the middle of the daytime and why is the street so congested? But flipping over, she's absolutely positively right. If the bag is big enough, they going. Look, nobody is safe. Nobody. I know that there's going to be some people that say, well, I know this person. The anomaly does not substantiate the rule. And even them, it's a strong possibility that they going. When the rent, look, I know that there's a rent moratorium that ended in so many different cities and people is getting kicked out. Van life is real. And when y'all look at these chicks and they posing on Instagram and it seems like they always at the restaurant and all of this stuff, I'm telling you that they going. And it's only a small group of men that are funding these activities. I'm telling you. And they getting all of them. They rounding them up like cattle. And so the minute that a lot of these girls get exposed, and I've seen it happen, I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. The minute that girls get exposed into the lifestyle, first of all, it's hard to get them to go back, and that's why they're gonna forever be for the streets. It's hard to get them to even unsee what they saw until they completely over the hill or they completely over the wall, and they realize that they no longer can be marketed to the team. You know what I'm saying? And so it's honestly to be honest with you, it's a demonic world because the things that they get exposed to and the things that they got to do. I'm talking about they be on drugs. They gotta take pills in order to continue to stay in their right mindset or to continue to go through it. They getting worked over. They getting anything that you can possibly think of and worse. Um, you know, is getting done to them. They busting it open for the crews. They groupies. I mean, it's the modern day version of a groupie, except for I think it's a little bit worse. When you think about groupies and like for the rock bands and stuff like that, they used to show up at the hotels or for the stars or whatever and all of that. for the NBA players and things like that back in the day, you have a mindset of what they used to be like. It's worse now because it's like more drugs, it's more fueled, and the difference is that you don't even have to be a star for them to be on the team. Gilbert Arenas told a story, and I actually reviewed it on After Hours. Make sure y'all subscribe to After Hours. Gilbert Arenas told a story on his channel, on the No Chill Guild channel. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas. And he said that, he was at a Houston Lakers game, I believe, and Holly Berry walked through, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's Holly Berry. But then, it was some old white guys, like the Harvey Weinsteinish type of white guys that was sitting in front. It might even have been him. And don't quote me on this, but this is the story that he told. And he said that they was like, she don't want to speak, but she was, you know what I'm saying? It was different when the team was busting it down, though. You know what I'm saying? When they was doing some wild things for him. And you don't even have to be a star no more. You just got to be him. And I know that there's guys that's, you know what I'm saying, that's getting to it, that ain't got to spend no money, but that's not what we talking about. We talking about these women that it always seem like they're on a flight, they getting flued out, they doing this. Man, listen, they busting it down for a real one, and they doing some strange things, the strangest things to be in the lifestyle. Sometimes they don't even make money like that. Sometimes they're not even getting money like the 9 to 5 people is getting money and stuff like that. But they're exposed to, they kind of living for free. They living a lifestyle. And so when you see your girl getting flued out, that's what's happening to her. She doing it for the clout. She doing it for the visibility. She might get some bags. She might be able to, you know what I'm saying, lean into that lifestyle a little bit in order to really justify how she moving. But in reality, they tired. That thing is woe out. And she is absolutely positively right. Once you see it and once you get exposed to it, you can't unsee it. So if you want to protect the women that surround you, and I ain't even just talking about your girl, just in general, if you want to protect the women that surround you, please keep them out of these parties, keep them out of these hot spots, keep them out of these the seats that then get them exposed to the men that they think that they want, but that's just gonna dog them out, use them, and send them back to you. And then when she get back to you, she gonna be hurt both physically and mentally, but you gonna take her back in and you gonna try to save her and you gonna try to fix her. But I'm just telling you that she not gonna be able to unsee what she was exposed to, and it's gonna be a bad situation for you because now she's just gonna be bringing that trauma that is unhealed into a relationship, and that's why it's important. And I say a lot of times that what we define as wives has changed because women think that they can just go out, live this crazy lifestyle, and then they're not going to be able to, or they're going to be able to settle down later on in life. It don't work like that, baby. It genuinely don't work like that. You're going to forever be chasing in your head and subconsciously and pushing for the thing that you used to. And it's like a drug. It's like an addiction. You develop an addiction for a lifestyle and it's fast. But then sometimes we have this where you look back in the past and make it seem like it better than what it was, but in reality, it wasn't that. Drunk, all over the place, getting used up. It's just bad. It's just bad. So don't talk to women that's been a part of the industry. A lot of these women that y'all thinking y'all gawk over are these women that's Instagram models or all of this stuff or your favorite celebrity. Man, she been abused. She been exposed. She been used up. She been done up a little bit differently. All right. So listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you tap into the Millionaire Morning Show this morning. Also, on top of that, make sure you get that Teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. And I'm probably going to live stream on After Hours tonight, so make sure you tap in. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.